Okay, fine. So let us go to another examples. Okay, what is that, guys? This is going to be the ng for and ng if, the combination of ng for and ng if, right? Okay, we got this example, the combination of ng for and ng if. Now I would like to tell you the concept of okay, uh, switch, ng switch. Okay, what is the ng switch? When we have multiple options, okay, when we have multiple options, okay, when you have multiple options, so based on that option we have to display like this. Okay, I will tell you one thing, guys. What I will do is I'm going to have some student information. Yesterday we have taken some student information, right? So we are in the same example, huh? Yes, see here, guys. Now see here, these are the persons. Now I want to iterate this example. Listen carefully. Okay, listen carefully. This whatever example that we are doing, understand the example, guys. My output, I would like to display output first person if he is pass. Okay, if he is okay, whether based on qualification we have, right? Okay, I'm going to take another property marks. Marks 55. Assume okay, what I want to do is, yeah, let us look at it, guys. Here, this is the information. Okay, first what I want to do is I would like to read these persons, and then if this person is pass more than 35, I have to display the result pass. If this particular person less than okay 35, I have to display fail. For that, if it is fail and pass, okay, I have to display the result. Okay, let me display the first one record. How I would like to display means, okay, let me comment this code. I don't want all this code now. For reference purpose, I'm going to keep this. I don't want to delete all this code because I have to share this code to you people, right? That's why just commenting the code. Now I want to display a div. Inside the div, I would like to display h3 result. If it is pass, I have to display pass. Name, I have to display the name 1, and okay, so age something 23. Let's look at it, guys. I would like to display the div simply. If it is pass, I have to display pass. If it is fail, I have to display fail. Okay, so now header, I have to display h4. I mean name I have to, it has to display h4, and then age has to display in h5. h1 to h6, I think. Okay, we have, yeah, these kind of things we have to do in real time, guys. That's why I'm taking this kind of example. Of course, when we integrate with Bootstrap and all these things, it is going to help a lot and a lot. Okay, so we are going to use in-depth concepts of, we are going to learn in-depth concepts of Angular very easily by working with multiple examples, multiple similar examples, multiple exercises, and wherever you are stuck, just ping me, guys. I'm going to helpful when you are experimenting with your own exercises also. When you take this h3, see here, guys, just example, this is a example. I want to display like this, a person. See here, guys, this is one person's information. Name 1, okay, person 1 pass. If he is the fail, it has to display the fail. I have to display multiple paragraph. After every person, it has to display, okay, one line. so that multiple divs are going to be displayed. Each div is separated with this line. Okay, I have to repeat this div. How many times I have to repeat? That should be dynamic. That should be depends upon the, okay, that should be depends upon the persons. Okay, that should be depends upon the how many persons are there. Those things, those many things, those many divs I have to display. Okay, right now I am not using any CSS. I am going to start using CSS from tomorrow. Why? Because I am going to tell you tomorrow how to work with the Bootstrap so that our pages will become colorful and then beautified. So that, okay, we feel, so good and feel, yeah, good looking applications we are going to develop by using combination of Angular and Bootstrap. Not only Bootstrap, we have Angular material also. I'm going to give you basic examples of Angular material also. Okay, you may work with those. You may work with those things also. No problem. Coming to here, let us take div. So all these things are available, right? Yeah. See here, guys. This is the thing available. Okay. Yeah. See here. This is going to be the pass. Now I want to repeat this kind and I want to make it dynamic. So that what I want, ng for star ng for let p of p, whatever variable you want, you can take it persons. So now I have to display pass or fail. P contains what? Name. Okay, so that what I can do here, p dot name I can do, no problem. Age, yes, p dot name. Yeah, see here, if I want to print age, simply what I can do, oh sorry, I have to interpolation. I need to use interpolation. I can use interpolation. I can use p dot name, p dot age. Yeah, you can print like this. But how can I print pass? Okay, this pass or fail information is not there in the persons. Only I have. So if I see the data, every person contains marks, but there is no result value. Based on these marks, you need to display pass or fail. So that what I can do is, coming to here, I'm going to take, see here guys, here star ng if, because we are displaying whether it is pass or fail. That's why ng if is sufficient. Whenever you say ng if, you can take p dot age, p dot marks greater than or equal to 35, then it is going to become true, then it is going to become pass. What you can do, h3, okay, so this is something like what, you can take the same thing like h3 marks, okay, p dot marks less than 35, then you have to display fail. So this h3 or this h3, only one is going to get printed, because if it is greater than or equal to 35, this is going to get printed. If it is less than 35, then it is going to get printed. Only one it is going to get printed. See here guys, this person pass, name 1, age. This person fail, name 2, 23. This person pass, fail, the person pass, and everybody, everybody pass, only one person is fail. So here also we have used what? ng if along with the ng for. But here only one condition. Which condition it is? The condition is greater than 35 pass, less than 35 fail. Only one condition. Only, I mean, if it is fail or pass condition. If you have multiple conditions like multiple conditions. When you have something like multiple conditions like if he is pass, I mean pass means 35 to 45, 45 to 55, okay, 45 to 55, okay, second class, 55 to 60, I mean 45 to or 45 to maybe like 60 second class, 60 to 75 first class, more than 75, okay, you can take like this. For that, what you can do is you can use something like these kind of things, guys. Okay, so now, yeah, let us look at it, guys. This is a if else case, I mean pass fail case, that's why it is displaying this one. But when you have multiple values, we can, okay, we have to use, okay, switch case, like how it is going to work in Java, switch case. Okay, instead of writing if else cases, we can go ahead with the switch case, right? The same way we can provide it. And coming to here, let us look at it, guys. What is a, how many, okay, how many candidates are there? 5 candidates are there. Now I'm going to take another property to work with the switch case. Okay, what I do is I'm going to take a area. This is area A, and I'm going to take area B. Okay, he is coming from B area, and this area is going to become something like C, and then area is going to come from B. So this area is going to coming from C, and then let me take a few other. Okay, apply like this, 6, 7, 8. Now, if area A I want to display in red color, if it is B, orange color, if it is C, it is green color. Okay, any person is coming from area A, okay, around that div, okay, what I want to do, we are displaying that div, right? So we have to display, okay, border should be red color, border should be red color or green color or orange color. Okay, so we have 3 areas. So then what I can do, of course we can use ng if also, guys. Ng switch is alternative for ng if always. Sorry. For that, what I can do, let us look at it, guys, how we are using it. Ng switch expression. What is the property? Suppose I'm going to take the property. Which property I'm going to take? Area. Student dot area. I'm going to take student dot area. Now, if area is A, okay, if area is A, I have to do something. If area is B, I have to do something. If area is C, I have to do something. Default, nothing is there. Then what is the thing that we have to provide? If you observe carefully, these are the 3 things you need to apply. Ng switch case, ng switch default. In Java, switch, case, default, right? These are the keywords. Just to recall the Java concept, switch, case, and default. Here in the Angular, what is that? Ng switch case, ng switch default. Okay, of course, star we need to use for these 2 things. Let us look at it, guys. I want to modify this code. What I want to do is, let us go to the HTML. Okay, I want to display, okay, these things. Okay, pass or fail, it is displaying okay. You can display like this, but based on the area, you have to take the div. Okay, so otherwise I'm going to take, let's look at it, guys. I'm going to provide something text only. See, switch Okay, let us take maybe like inside the div, I'm going to take it div ng switch. For this, what I'm going to provide, p contains what? Area, right? I'm going to take the area property. Inside that, you may provide value. To provide the value, a line of value, if I want to provide, to print a line of value, span, let me take span. Here I'm going to provide ng switch case equal to ng switch case equal to, if area is a, okay, a, it's a string, right? Whenever we are providing like this, make sure that, so okay, if you provide like this directly, it looks for the property inside the component. That's why provide single quote. Okay, you have to be very careful here. Why? Because why I have provided single quote means I'm providing directly a string. If you provide this, okay, I'm going to provide meaning. This is a, I'm going to provide like this here. The difference between this and then this. This is a string assigning to switch case. Now, if you provide like this directly a without providing single quotes, what is that meaning? Is a is a property in a component. Property in a component. Okay, is a assigning to ng switch. Okay, this is the difference. Okay, please make a note of it. Okay, whenever you want to provide a property, okay, directly you can provide like this. If you want to provide a string, provide single quote inside this again. If you provide directly double quotes, means this is it considered like a property. Why? Because I don't want to provide a property directly, I want to provide this one. So let us look at it, guys. Span ng switch case, if it is area B, okay, if it is area A, what is this? Maybe like okay, red zone. Okay, so here red zone, green zone, orange zone, very popular, right? This time I'm going to use this. If it is C, green zone, div p dot area. If it is p dot area, okay, so this is a property. See here, guys, directly you are providing. I am not providing single quotes here. If I provide single quote here, what is that meaning? It is a string. So now this is not a string, this is a property. This is a template input variable. This can be called as template input variable. Template input variable. ng for let p of persons. ng switch case. If it is a, it is going to be displayed. See here, guys, it is going to print a pass or fail. Pass or fail, it is going to print name, it is going to print age. For everything, it is displaying like this. Okay, let's look at it. Let us go to the here. See here, guys, it is displaying red zone. This is orange zone. This is green zone, orange zone, green zone, green zone, orange zone, something like this. Based on the type of property, it is getting displayed. Of course, today we are displaying like this. Tomorrow we are going to use Bootstrap CSS, right? Okay, we can display, UI in a better way, in a better look and feel will be okay, better. Fine, guys. Okay, this is the syntax actually for okay, ng this one, ng switch and ng if. All right, fine. Is that okay, guys? So I'm going to give you diagrams for this. I'm going to share these diagrams to you. So until now, do you have any, okay, we have any doubts? Please ping me, guys. For now, I'm going to stop the recording.